Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to talk with that young man whose motivation to live, to work and live, is to have a girlfriend, marry, and have kids. What motivates you to work? If you are working for your family, ask yourself this question. Suppose you get a family and your wife leaves you with kids. Will you stop eating because you are working for family? The answer, of course, is no. So I urge you to just take 4 minutes and listen to me. Life has become so difficult. Apart from focusing in relationship and marriage, do you really want to live a good life? And a good life here does not come. Women does not bring good life with their hands. Women were made to come and enjoy the good life you have made. So young people who are being taken to school by their parents, and perhaps you are given school fees to go and pay, and decided to take your opposite route with that money to go and treat your girlfriend somewhere. Are you thinking about your future? Do you know that these women you are using your school fees to chase? The moment you finish school, and because they develop very fast, perhaps with the kind of life we are living today in this country, where you might even tarmac for 10 years before you get a job, this lady perhaps have met someone, a CEO somewhere, and landed her a job. Do you think this lady will still follow you? Can you postpone your sex life? I don't want to call. I want to call it sex life because that's why you are chasing these ladies around here, forgetting that you have a life to live. My brothers, the people we stay around, you call yourself a 21st century people, but the character, you don't possess the character of a 21st century as you claim. 21st century should be living in a good apartment. 21st century should be driving a car like mine. I don't want to hide it. I drive a KDC. 21st century, you want to have a good school. But what surprises me is that 21st century only comes when you are told to postpone some of your priorities, like having girlfriends. And this also goes to our our female gender. The relationship life you are enjoying, for maybe if you have sex, it lasts for less than an hour and you are done with it. You do not want to work for those things which are necessary at that time. I want to urge the current generation, which are claiming to be a 21st century generation. Life is not all about relationship and walking in the market with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You need to eat. You need to. I nowadays hear people are calling it class. You need to develop a class you want to live. I once lived in a small single room somewhere, and the life there, I can assure you, it was not that very easy. Suppose you are living in a single room in a slums. How do you think life will be? Is it possible you postpone your relationship dream, your sexual life, and first of all stabilize yourself uh, financially? Stabilizing yourself financially means you sacrifice having a girlfriend at that age you are in. Focus on your studies and put your books as apart behind you once you are done with them. Don't say that there are no jobs in Kenya, so that you don't want to focus on your academic achievements. Do your part, and once you are done, since there's time for everything. There is time to study, there is time to look for a job, there is time to look for a wife, there is time to have children. and there is time to how to drive the type of a car you may want in your life. It mesmerizes me when today you walk around in our country, you walk around everywhere. The topic of the day is my girlfriend, my boyfriend. I went to see my boyfriend. I went to see my girlfriend. Can you work, even if you are taking your girlfriend out for pizza? Pizza is not for free. You have to work, at least you get that 2,000 for pizza every week. Don't you know you can use this 2,000 to save a small bit, and even if you decide to postpone your sex life or relationship, as you people may put it, with 5 years, and invest so that when you get the the type of a lady you want, you have no stress of waking up very early in the morning, go and line in front of a factory door so that you can be selected with uncertainty. You don't know whether you'll be selected. So my parting shot this evening, before you start saying there are no jobs in Kenya, do your part, and this is focus in your education. Marriage is not running. If you are a man, I'm not ashamed to tell you that you can at 30 you can marry a lady, or a lady who is in her 20s. So let's stop misprioritizing our, let's stop putting our carts before the horse. That is, we are not setting our priorities right. So go back and think about the big question today. You marry, you stop doing everything, you stop striving for good life because you want to marry. Parting short, go back and sit, ask yourself this question. If you marry today and your wife leaves you, will you stop eating because you are only working to feed your family? And therefore, I want to demystify this common phrase, this cliche narrative, which comes with a common phrase that I'm working for my family. Remember, you are not only working for your family. You also have to eat, to get a meal before you get energy to go and work for that family. Guys, I humbly request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm an amateur, so I'm developing myself in this field of blogging. So just bear with me. The content might be broken, but please bear with me. Thank you. Have a good time wherever you are. Thank you.